In the previous video, we spent an entire week creating a new game. And well, this is part 2. Let's go. I started day 7 with some math. No, it's not algebra homework I didn't do. It's something a bit different. It's level math. Just so you know, before our level math was basically non-existent. I'll have to redo it later. Because of that, we could have lost almost right at the start. That's bad. Then people will make bad reviews about us.
This game is impossible to beat.
So we need to fix that. Now it works like this. We've got a good boost, a bad boost, but at the same time, behind the good boost, there's a bad road. But behind the bad boost, there's a good road. Simple. We have to choose where to go, take a risk and maybe not make it, or play it safe. And with a 33.33333333% chance, we might just get unlucky. Oh, and by the way, we've got a lava bridge now. And if you look closely, you can see it's really simple and easy to make. I didn't do this for nothing. I have, let's say, my own reasons for it.
This is some kind of hardcore game. Impossible to beat. I died 3 out of 10 times.
So the takeaway is, make the games easier. But of course that's not all I did on the 7th day. I also tried to fix a really nasty bug, because of which the NPCs behind me would twitch, run forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. It's super ammonian, and I couldn't fix it. Sad. The 8th day wasn't without discoveries. First of all, we got a boost animation. A really cool animation. Before, we would just walk in and that was it, but now it happens like this. Boom, we walk up and bam! Bam! We've got sound, flying pieces. A really cool animation. In my opinion, this really adds to the game's atmosphere. And of course, that's not all. There are new bridges too. Like this one, for example. I don't know what to call it, but there are just a ton of hammers here that will hit you. Oh no, they took my team away, no! Yeah? Well, if you use 100% of your brain and 300 IQ, you can easily get across this bridge. Let me try not to lose a single one this time. Oh no, I lost one. Oops, looks like I didn't use 100% of my brain. Right now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, see, I made it. I didn't lose anyone. Ah, no, I lost 2. Well, whatever. Bad bridges are, of course, good. Well, actually bad, because then people will make reviews about us. That's why I added good bridges. Good bridges, the ones with great little guys standing on them. The thing is, they haven't decided whose side they're on yet. And when we approach them, they'll join us in our fight against the Reds. Yeah, but the way it happens is pretty ugly. No sounds, no effects, no little squares. That'll be a task for day 3. So of course, on this day I decided to try once again to tackle that terrible problem with the really weird NPC move. And after a lot of tinkering, I still couldn't get it to work. Well, let's move on to day 9. Last time I promised you I'd add animation, sound, and little squares. Consider that promise kept. Look, here it is. You can give this masterpiece a round of applause, by the way. There's another interesting system here that I'll talk about, but let's take another look at this masterpiece. It's just amazing. Top of the game industry. This effect is on a really high level. Basically, if we look at what was in the battle scene I made almost 2 years ago, this is a whole different level. So, I also wanted to tell you about a cool mechanic. But for that, we need a second games. Hi there, why do we need it? Let me show you. So we take our not crazy guy, very cool, but he's not here anymore. So what will 2 games do? He didn't get anything, now he's gonna be sad. But wait, 2 games had something here. So look, this one can't see him, but this one sees everything, but still can't take the 300 in the queue system. Alright, so guess what I did on the 9th day? Again! Of course, I tried to fix the jerky. What's the word? The problem that makes them twitch? The result, of course, wasn't positive. We've got this kind of counter now, but the most important thing I added is waiting for us at the end. Let's go. So we all make it to the end and see a chest. We walk up to the chest, press the button, it opens, and nope. So what was that all about? Yeah, we have this kind of chest, and as soon as we open it, it absorbs our whole army and converts them all into money. Honestly, I think the idea is pretty cool, but it turned out kind of brutal if you ask me. I didn't even really think about it. Well, let's just say they don't actually turn into money, they just, go home and retire, and we get money for that. Let's just go with that. I spent a whole 2 days on the towers. By the way, those are just pictures on the screen. We have a shop and an inventory. Well, the shop doesn't work yet. Alright, let me show you the inventory. We have 3 categories here, and let's start with the very first one. Here, you can see our entire army. Equip, equip, equip. And the ones we've equipped will appear with us at the very beginning of our long journey against the Reds. That's not all. Besides being able to equip them, we can also customize them. Now, if we hover over here, we can click on these little gears. Boom! And here's all the information about our fighter. How much HP he has, how much damage he does, and 2 other buttons. So, what does this mean? We can give our fighter a weapon and some armor. Of course, that'll boost his stats here or there. This was actually suggested by one of the subscribers in the comments under the last part. But for now, it doesn't work yet. I didn't have time to make it. The most important thing is that this interface is convenient to use. It seems like it turned out pretty user-friendly. I hope so. Well, I did my best. So we still have 2 more categories left. The second one is our weapons. Here, you'll find all the gear for our fighters. And the third category is our character. In the last part, a lot of you asked to add speed upgrades, since we run pretty slowly. And the second thing is upgrading the slots. We'll be able to buy all these upgrades with stars, and we'll get stars for each new level. And we'll be able to level up by completing all these challenges. Yeah, so everything is connected like that. We'll play level up from that, and then use that to upgrade our upgrades. That's kind of weird. And we'll keep getting stronger, clearing more locations, and unlocking new worlds. But we'll talk about that in the third part. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can write in the comments what you'd like to add to the gameplay for this game. In general, what do you think? Would it be fun to run around like this, choose between boosts, and then fight enemies? Well, that's it for now. We're signing off. See you in the next episode. Big hugs to everyone. Alright, bye for now.